aka London Makeup Artistry, and welcome to my channel. So today marks the first video of a series. I am going to be doing a series of eyeshadow looks based on the Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes. I have 4 of the palettes: the Nubian 2, the Masquerade palette, and this palette, the Saharan. And I just picked up this palette and the Nubian 2 palette. So this actually today is my very first time using the Saharan palette, so I was very excited. So the series is going to consist of my using each one of the palettes. Each video is going to be an eyeshadow tutorial using one of the palettes. And I'm going to do the entire eyeshadow look using the one palette. They're not going to be ordinary looks because these palettes don't contain ordinary colors. I'm just messing it up. I'm messing up the palette. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now. What I like about the Juvia's Place palettes is that they are very colorful. They're not boring in the least. And even though they're very colorful, I have an example right here. Let me show it to you. Even though they're very colorful, they have a number of mattes and mixed in with the shimmer shadows. So you can do a full look with it. Again, it may not be a typical everyday look. You might have to go outside your comfort zone depending on how you feel about color, but I like the palettes. I like them all. I have all 4. She just released 2 more. Damn you, Juvia's Place. I'm probably going to pick up one of those 2. The last one, Zulu, is the most recent one. I don't know if I'm going to pick that one up or not, but anywho, so this is episode 1, I guess, of this series. And like I said, it was my first time using this palette, so this is the look I came up with. And I wanted to use as many colors as I could because it was my first time using it, and I think it came out really well. I'm really pleased with it. If you like makeup hauls and eyeshadow tutorials like these, and reviews of eyeshadow products and swatches sprinkled with a little idle chit chat, then consider subscribing so that you can see a new video every week. Enough talking. If you'd like to see how I achieved this look today, then keep on watching. So we're starting off like we usually do, using the LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the color Fawn to prime the eye. And now I'm going to go in with Katsina from the Saharan palette. And if you've been here before, you know I would normally use a different shadow that's a little lighter than this, but this one works just fine. It's almost the same color as my skin tone, just maybe a little darker. And now I'm going in with Jamila, and that's a nice orange brown rust shade, and I'm putting that in the crease and a little above the crease using my Sigma E40 blending brush. And now I'm taking Fula, which is a pretty shimmer pink shadow and quite pigmented without having to wet my brush, which is the Sigma E55 flat shader brush. And I'm just packing this onto my eyelid with a combination of patting and swiping motions. I'm trying to stay below the crease and packing that on to get the most intensity. I'm going back in with Jamila to blend out the edges of that pink using back and forth windshield wiper motions. Now I'm taking Bororo, which is a little darker pink, more like a mauve, also a shimmer shade, and I'm putting that in my outer V and blending it onto my lid and into that Fula, which I'm going back in with Fula and making sure that I get that intensity back, some of which may have been blended away. And then Jamila with no additional product on my brush. Now I'm going in with Sokoto, which is this really beautiful coral, orange, but more coral shadow. Turns out this is, of all the shadows I've used in this palette, this is by far my favorite. And I'm putting that in the outer V and blending it into the crease. And I'm not going all the way to the inner eye in the crease, just sort of halfway, 3/4 of the way across in the crease and buffing it out. Now back in with Katsina to blend out the edges of those shadows that I've put above and in the crease. And this is what the shadows look like blended. Now off camera, I'm taking my number 77 Inglot gel eyeliner and the Kiss lashes in Boudoir, and I did a little wing, well, a little more than a little wing, and I love these lashes. It's a very thick band though, so I had a little trouble getting them on, but I think they're gorgeous. This is the Faux Mink line from Kiss. Now I'm going in with my NYX Wonder Pencil. I believe it's the color Light. All the products will be listed in the description box below, and I'm putting that in my waterline. Going back in with Sokoto, that beautiful coral shade, and I'm applying that to my lower lash line, below my lower lash line, using my Sigma pencil brush, and I'm going to go all the way across the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take this Iman, and it's a beautiful silver shimmer shadow, and I'm going to use that as my inner corner highlight. I normally probably would have used the Fula, the pink, but I'm so glad I decided to use this shade because it's beautiful and it really helped to brighten up that inner corner and gave this look a little more added drama. And that's the completed eye look. Okay, so I'm going to finish up my makeup now with my lipstick, and we're going to start off with Cork lip liner from MAC. I might have to step it up to chestnut, but we're going to start off with Cork and see how it goes. And now my plan is to pair this with a really light pink lipstick to kind of go with the eyes. And this has a little sparkle in it. Let me wipe it off because it has lip liner, chestnut lip liner all over it. And this is Milani, and it's a frost. It's pink frost number 9. And that's what it looks like. So it's a real pink frost lipstick. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm not feeling too confident right now. That is frosty. That is frosty. Gonna go back in with this lip liner and try to tame some of the frost. And now I'm going to follow that up with a lip gloss, and this one is going to be from Sephora, and it's number 5 Rose Petal. One of my favorites. Sephora makes probably my favorite lip gloss formula. Not too sticky, very opaque, shiny, pretty perfect. So And this one is one of my favorite colors because I use it a lot when I want to do a pinky nude lip or a nude lip. I like to use this color. This is one of the colors I like to use. So we're gonna see if we can turn the volume down on this Frost lipstick. And you can see me putting on a lot here. Usually I'm trying to bump the look up a notch. Well, this time I'm trying to turn it down a notch. And I think that's gonna work. Yeah, I think so. So that is it. That's the look. The Saharan palette, Juvia's Place. And I like it. I like it, which doesn't surprise me because I have 4 of her other palettes and they're all very similar in terms of the oh, I messed up one of the shadows. Look at that. Got a boo-boo. How did that happen? It's a brand new palette. I've already ruined it. I mean, her shadows are all consistent in the formula, like the from palette to palette. I don't notice any differences in the matte shades or the shimmer shades. So I feel like I've come to know what to expect from a Juvia's Place palette. And it's usually all good stuff. So 1 down, 3 to go in this series where I'm going to be doing a series on the 4 palettes that I own. Okay, so if you like what you saw in this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing so you can see the rest of the series. Alright, if there are any other palettes that you would like to see me use in a series, and if I have them, like the Naked palettes, I have a few of those, and some of the Lorac palettes. So, you know, if there's any other brand with some palettes that, excuse me, I think I just spit. If there are any other brands with palettes that you might like to see me do a series on, let me know. Leave me a comment below, and I will see what I can do to get that out to you. Okay, so thanks for joining me today, and I hope to see you again next week. Bye-bye.